Hey everybody, and welcome to this tutorial, and this is going to be another tutorial on filling out a client's track. So in this case, got a great track and it sounds really good. The client's been working really hard. He's significantly improved his sound over the last year, but he's still kind of missing that kind of fullness. So the question is, why can't he hear it and why can I? Well, it's just down to experience. You know me, if you're a long-time listener of the channel, I like my silly analogies. And it's just a bit like, you know, a chef of 20 years is going to have a better palate and he's going to know what levels of salt and pepper are needed compared to a beginner chef who's been, you know, chefing for a few years. It's a stupid analogy, but it works. Visualize it, it works. So why can I do it and he can't? And that's the question I always get asked. Oh, great. You've done it, it sounds good, but why can't I hear it? So that's the first thing to kind of get out of the way. The second thing is just doing it. The third thing is a client listening, learning, understanding what's missing, and then hopefully his ears training. As always, this is just my way of doing it. Never do I claim this is the only way or the best way. It's just my way. So let's straight up listen to the track. So you might listen to that and think, well, it sounds nice and full, and it does, but what happens when you do this? Nothing worse than a producer or a tutor showing you something and then you're like, oh my god, like how did he do that? And then just the tutorial ending. So as always, I'll go through LFO tool. We've got it to 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block, etc. I like it on 2 for leads. PSP vintage warmer, we'll get rid of that and Maggie Q and we'll make it easier. You can get Noveltech character. I think it's on offer at the minute for like $30. Sorry, apologies, not Noveltech character, Maggie Q4. And this is my classic setup. Female vocal E, we don't touch it. Arts acoustic, decay set to about 4. Dry 6, wet 0. Quality ultra, and then we've got low cut 120, high cut 19,000. Don't touch the room. We've then got a gain, not doing anything. We have a limiter at 0.0, stock limiter. Channel 130 on the bottom, 18k on the top. Compressor, -3 decibels, not even needed, let's remove it. We've already got plenty of reverb from the Arts Acoustic, so I'm turning the reverb down a little bit. I find myself doing that more and more nowadays. Easy. So let's have a listen to it. What an absolutely insane, crazy difference. Now that preset is just for Alan Watts' Cyclone sample. And I pretty much use it in every single lead because it sounds incredible. Like, again, people must be so sick of my shit, but think of Cyclone as literally your salt, okay? Salt and pepper is in pretty much every dish. Salt is in every dish, isn't it? Let's be honest with you. Cyclone is my salt of presets. It's used to build up sound. You know, I always pretty much have it 99% of the time because it's just an incredible sound. It's just got so much nice low end. Ultimately, it looks like the client's missing low mid frequencies around this range. what I've been able to do is take the cutoff and get rid of 20 hertz without making any difference. So yeah, he's basically missing frequencies. Now I'm going to go back to a client and tell him, and he's going to say, well, Adam, I've got Cyclone in there. Well, it's just a case of the way he's mixing it. He hasn't got Cyclone loud enough. Or it might be a case that he has got it loud enough, but he just needs one more lead to fill out the frequencies. I like to think of frequencies as again, it's another analogy. Visualize a box, a chest of drawers in a big kid's room. You open up the chest of drawers, or the chest rather, and in the chest are 3 compartments. There's a small compartment, okay, that's your base. Then you've got a massive compartment in the middle, that's your mids. And then you've got a high compartment, not as big as the middle, but bigger than the small one, the base. And now imagine stuffing toys inside the boxes. Well, essentially, if you visualize it like this, it's a great way to do it, because what's happening is, and this is going to sound crazy, my client has not got enough toys in that kind of low middle section of the box. There's still room, so he needs to stuff some more toys, i.e. sound, in there. In this case, I'm filling up his chest of drawers, his box, whatever, some fucking stupid analogy, by adding more sound. So all he has to do is either go back to his sounds, and he has to turn his low mid sound up. If that doesn't do a job, and it might just be a case that he just needs to add one more layer, and it's just about filling that frequency range. Now, I try and just kind of keep it silly. I do all these analogies, and I feel like a bit of an idiot, really. But it's just, it works for my clients. It's a way to visualize it. It's a bit of fun. We don't take ourselves too seriously. And look, at the end of the day, tuition's all about learning and having fun. And that's it. We try and make it fun. So if you're sick to death of the analogies, apologies. You know, you can go watch someone else's tutorials. Anyway, for more information about this lesson, for any information about the plugins, for any information about my one-to-one lessons, as always, tutorials@adamelessdj.com. And please do like and comment on the video. Let me know if you've got any requests. Email me anytime, 24/7. I'm happy to help without an agenda as well. I'm not one of these people who try and ram courses and things down your throat. I genuinely do enjoy helping people. I will always offer free help every single time without expecting anything in return. Because if it wasn't for people helping me when I was starting out, I wouldn't be where I am now. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one.